don't know what happened. Nephew never showed up for money, and grave robber never showed up. So I decided, well, 1 o'clock, it's an hour late, so I just came on in. I guess we'll head back to Tallahassee. Okay, Jen.
Don't leave me here. Sorry, I couldn't make it to the mausoleum, but some boogeyman robbed me and stole my money, and I fell in this hole.
We'll get you out. Man, when you grabbed me from the lake, I thought a ghost from the grave had me. Help him out there, Zacchapussy.
I'll see if I can get you out. I don't know if I can or not. I'm gonna need some help, Gene.
I'm coming. Get up. We'll get you out, don't worry.
Were you surprised when I took you out of your coffins and resurrected you?
That's exactly what I said. Who knows? We could hear everything. Everybody said we couldn't move. We were paralyzed. It was terrifying, Doctor. There was wet moss earth forming on the middle of the coffin. It was terrible. It really scared us. They thought we were doomed, but then finally you took us up and resurrected us. We owe you a lot, Doc.
Did you bring me some money?
Well, we've been having trouble locating the money. We don't know where we buried it.
Well, we can't remember where we put it, Doc, but we will find it.
Well, I hope so. The $5,000 you cheated your nephew out of helped some, but I need the $500,000 you owe me for having saved your lives. If I'm going to restore you to normal, you need to cheat your nephew out of another $5,000 so I'll have money to work with till you find the hidden gold.
Well, give me a try, Doc.
Well, that powder I gave you I got from a voodoo doctor in Haiti. It causes a person to fall into a death-like trance. It's a mixture of dried toads and tarantulas and the poisonous puffer fish. Sheriff Fox called me and said you were dead. I went to the jail, I examined you, and then I signed the death certificate. The death certificate says you died from unknown causes. They buried you in the cemetery, and when darkness fell, I dug you up.
But what happened? Doc, what is wrong with us? We don't feel normal.
Yeah, well, the formula put you into a death-like trance, but it didn't turn you into zombies. It malfunctioned and it turned you into boogeymen. That's why you have to hide in the mausoleum. Well, I need the money to work with to change you back to normal. Sheriff Potts and Tex Bobwell will be at the bank tonight guarding a gold shipment. If you could relieve them of that $40,000, it sure would help. What are you? Well, I'm an anatomist. I teach dissection of cadavers to medical students at the college. However, I need corpses to work with. Not many people will their bodies to us for use for medical research. Say, you two look like you could both be good resurrectionists.
What's a resurrectionist?
Well, a resurrectionist, in layman's terms, is grave robbers. You could snatch a few bodies now and then. If you can supply me with some cadavers to work with, I'm sure I can find the formula I need to change you back to normal. I know it's in the human genes. However, if I can't find it, you will remain boogeymen forever. Look at yourself in this mirror.
Well, Sheriff Fox, Zacchapussy, and Tex, I'll be glad to sing a song for you all. Here's one I wrote titled, You're the One I Love. It goes like this. My heart beat like a brass band when I asked it for your hand. You was cute as an an angel from above. So confess you are the one I love. I would cry and try to deny I was falling for you. I tried to hide from you, dear, the fact I care that you are my dreams come true. Each time we would meet, my legs grew weak as you swept me from my feet. Each time I saw your face, my heart would race, 'cause you was all I thought of. I knew that you could make my life complete with your love so sweet. I tried not to show it, but now you know it. You are the one I love. And try to deny I was falling for you. I tried to hide from you, dear, the fact I care that you are my dreams come true. Each time we would meet, my legs grew weak as you swept me from my feet. Each time I saw your face, my heart would race, 'cause you was all I thought of. I knew that you could make my life complete with your love so sweet. I tried not to show it, but now you know it. You are the one I love.
Say, Tex, have you heard about that new onion and garlic diet?
No, I haven't.
They say you won't lose any weight, but you'll sure look thinner from a distance.
No, I'm not saying the new jewelry store or Hoocher's cheap, but every time I start walking by there, I crave Cracker Jacks.
Wrote a song titled The Ballad of Raleigh and Jenny Mill. It goes like this. Went to the bar one night. Roddy hit Jenny in a bottle and started a fight. The bartender tried to break it up, but he got knocked out by her right. The police asked Roddy, what is this about? Roddy told the police, I caught Jenny Mill stepping out. The police told Roddy there's no way to treat a wife. He should have hugged her and kissed her, not stabbed her with a knife. Roddy asked the police, will I go to jail? The police told Roddy, that's the end of the trail. The court informed Roddy there's a law in effect that states we must elongate your neck. It proves murder don't pay. When you stabbed Jenny, now you threw your life away. The wheels of justice turn and never quit. They sent many a bell to alarm her planet. Judge sentenced Raleigh to hang. He said Monday morning you're going to swing. That's when Raleigh made a break, went out a window and managed to escape. He stole a fast horse and left town, so the sheriff sheriff set out to track Raleigh down. He searched high and low, looked every place Raleigh might go. We buried Jenny, knelt deep, Raleigh dead and sunflowers are weep. He was a fugitive on the run, and feared dying by the gun. The sheriff caught Raleigh after a merry chase, and the court declared Raleigh a manslaughter case. So sent him to the nut house for the insane, but at least Raleigh didn't hang. Oh, how many men have I known like this, that would slaughter their wife before they give her a kiss? It's at least a few, and they just might end up like Raleigh do.
Well, Jeff, Dr. Fuzzy, I saw our friend Luke not too long ago, about a week ago. He was at home, he was resting up from being shot. You know, he had a terrible gunshot wound, and he fell 1,000 feet into a lake of water and almost drowned it if some fishermen hadn't picked him up and took him to the hospital. Well, anyway, what happened? Well, he has a lot of bluffs and high cliffs on his ranch, you know, and he thought it'd be good for hang gliding, so he took his equipment up to a high mountain top and buckled up and took off and went sailing through the air. And down below, his neighbors, Mr. and Mrs. Scrubble, looked out and saw him going across there with a hang glider. And Mrs. Scrubble told Mr. Scrubble, "You know, that's the biggest bird I've ever seen." Mr. Scrubble said, "Well, I'm going to take a shot at my buffalo gun here and see if I can bring it down." So Scrubble fired a few rounds, 3 or 4. Mrs. Scrubble said, "Looks like you missed." Mr. Scrubble replied, "I can see that, but at least he turned loose of old Luke."
I'll do this song I wrote for the boys and girls and see what you all think of it. Titled Baker Girl, Not Baker Man. Goes like this. The baker has a daughter. He works hard, but she works harder. Down on the corner, she runs a stand. She's baker girl, not baker man. Patty cake, baker girl. Makes the best cakes in the world. They get better all the time. Leave also one for a dime. She rolls them out, puts them in a pan. Little brother, he eats all he can. Down on the corner at her stand, she's baker girl, not baker man. We got some sugar and spice. He makes them taste nice. Patty takes a bite and cries, "These patty cakes are mud pies." No one cares if they're mud and clay. People buy them anyway. He makes them so sweet. Oh no, they are a treat. People come from miles around. She's the best cook in town. Some from far away sample her wares of mud and clay. They buy all she makes. She keeps baking patty cakes. She has only 3, but all a cook could be. Her cakes in the sun, burning until done, and sells them at her stand. She's baker girl, not baker man.
sells a lot. People buy all she's got. A wine cooks like she can. Take her girl, not take her man. Yum, yum, oh yum, yum. Bake her girl, won't you bake me some? He sells more cakes than daddy can. Bake her girl, not take her man. I wrote a gospel song a while back titled, You Believe in Me. I'd like to do it for you all. See what you think about it. Let me remove my hat here out of respect for the Lord, and I'll sing a song for you. It goes like this. You paid for my sins on a cross at Calvary. I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me. Without your love, where would I be? I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me. You died on a cross and from sin set me free. I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me. They say if I trust you, I'll live eternally. I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me. You preach the gospel throughout Galilee. I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me. You are the way to heaven. You are the key. I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me. You calm the raging tide on the Sea of Galilee. I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me. You heal the leper and lame man, cause the blind to see. I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me. You died on a cross and from sin set me free. I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me. They say if I trust you, I'll live eternally. I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me. You preach the gospel throughout Galilee. I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me. You are the way to heaven. You are the key. I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me. You calm the raging tide on the Sea of Galilee. I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me. You heal the leper and lame man, cause the blind to see. I believe in you, 'cause you believe in me.
That was a nice song, Gene. You know, you write such good gospel songs, you should be able to tell me what the forbidden fruit was. Was it an apple, or an orange, or a pear?
Was I a fuzzy? I'll do my best to explain to you what the forbidden fruit was. It wasn't an apple, an orange, or a pear like everyone seems to think. You know, I'm a tree. You're a tree. Tex, you're a tree. Sure, Fox, you're a tree. And then in the Garden of Eden, Jesus Christ was a tree of life. If you ate of his fruit, you would live forever. Well, you can still eat of his fruit today and live forever. All you have to do is accept him as your Savior. You'll have eternal life. Well, in the Garden of Eden, there was another tree, and the tree was the serpent. Satan the devil. And when Eve listened to the lies that the serpent told her, she ate of the forbidden fruit. Now you know what the forbidden fruit was. It was the lies that Satan told to Eve.
Anyone who can sing and write a gospel song like that should be able to tell me where Cain got his wife.
Well, sure, Zacchaeus. I'll try to explain to you where Cain got his wife. You know, everyone thought that he married his sister, which would have been a sin in the eyes of God. But anyway, he did marry his sister, but it was in a roundabout way that's very pleasing to God. There's two creations in the book of Genesis, and in the first creation, God created Adam and Eve was the mother of all mankind. In the second creation, God patterned women after Eve, and that made Eve not only the mother of all mankind in the first creation, but the mother of all mankind in the second creation. So Cain married a girl from the second creation, and now you know where Cain got his wife.
Sure, Fox, I got another ransom note.
Another one.
It says it's your last chance to recover your uncle's bodies. It says bring $5,000 to the mausoleum tonight at midnight, without fail, or your uncle's bodies will be ground up into dog food.
Okay, if you can, fix in the money. Fix it, I say gold, but I'll send Gene and Zacchaeus up there with you. When the robber shows up to collect the ransom, Gene and Zacchaeus will jump out and capture him or her.
Waste those grave robbers that show up if they want this money. That way I can claim my uncle's bodies.
I wonder why this cracking the mausoleum doors open. I think I'll look in there and see what's going on in there. Ah, it's a boogeyman! It's a boogeyman!
Tex, I don't like to take off and leave you guarding. Gold shipmen are holding the sack, but, well, Freckles Jesse Carbuncle dead. Probably no one will try to take the $40,000 gold shipment. I'm going up to the cemetery. I need to look for people down in the holes. People down in the holes, you know. But there's no law against being down in a hole. But if I see any digging to it, someone's going to jail. A dozen bodies have been stolen from the graves. We're going to have to do something, Tex. See, both Zacchaeus and Johnny Carbuncle up there, but they may need help. I'm going up there and see if I can find some of those grave robbers.
Why can't we just put the gold shipment in a bank vault and go home?
Well, because the bank doesn't open until 10 a.m. in the morning, and the stagecoach is going to be here to pick up the gold shipment at 8 a.m. and take it to the mint, you know.
I thought all this gold would be too heavy to lift.
Maybe 50 years ago it would have been, Tex, but you know the price of gold went up. Now, $40,000 is only about 40 ounces.
We take them out of here. I don't think you would have any problems, but you sit here and guard the bank. Money is $40,000 in gold, and don't open that door for anyone. Unless I come back and knock on it. I'm going up to the cemetery and take care of some of these old grave robbers. I'll see you in a little while, okay? There's no, I like that new badge. That cost $1,000, a diamond one.
Did somebody say something? Hey, what are you boys doing down in that hole?
Sir, we're ever glad to see you. Get us out of here. We fell in this hole and we can't get out. The Boogieman was chasing Zacchaeus and Mr. Carbuncle, and they took out Mr. Carbuncle and Zacchaeus, and we fell in the hole and we can't get out. Get us out. boogeymen ever were. We're terrified. The Carbuncle said the boogeyman took $5,000 from him that he had to pay for the ransom for his uncle. Now he'll never be able to get his uncle's ladies back again. That makes $10,000 it stole from Mr. Carbuncle. There's boogeyman everywhere here, folks. We've got to get out here and escape now. I see them a coming. Run, boys. Can't run, Sheriff Fox. We're stuck in this hole. Help us. Let them catch us and get some reinforcements in town. Looks like they're gaining on us. I'll slow them down a little bit. Get my gun out. By golly, that stopped them, didn't it? Scattered them. All right, boys, let's go. Let's head on to town, huh? Get some help or something. Hey, where are you guys at? How do you like that? Ran off and left me up here for the boogeyman to get. Really appreciate that. Well, I'm not afraid of boogeyman. I'll blow their heads off.
What's a scratching on the door? Must be mice or something.
Let's go. Oh, let's go.
That scream comes from somewhere down there, Gene.
We'd better go check it out, Zackafoosy. Sounds like it's down in Dr. Breckle's neighborhood, don't it?
That's the way it sounds.
Could be those grave robbers or something causing trouble again.
Well, we better go check it out.
All right, let's go see if we can find what's happening.
Okay. What is it, Gene?
Looks like blood, Zackafoosy. Someone's bleeding awful bad. There's trails going across their blood. Headed towards Dr. Breckle's back door.
You're right, Gene. This is blood. There's blood all over the place here. We better go check it out. Dr. Brickle must be in his office. His car's here. You know, there's blood all over these steps here. Going up to Dr. Brickle's office. Guess we better check it out.
There's no luck, Zackafoosy. Let's go in and see what's happening in there. Hope Doc ain't in trouble.
All right, Gene.
Cleaning your sores, Doc?
Well, yes. Hey, how did you guys get in? I thought I had that back door locked.
It wasn't locked.
You know, that woman you murdered was a bleeder, Doc. How many other women have you murdered? Several women were missing, plus a couple of men, and about a dozen graves that got robbed of their bodies that was in them.
You surely don't think I'd murder anyone, do you?
That's exactly what we think.
Well, that woman was left there for me to do medical research on, so I can teach my students at the college. I think tomorrow there'll be some legal papers will show up and show that everything is okay.
That woman bled to death. She hasn't been dead 10 minutes, Doctor. We found a blood trail leading to your back door, and you got her bloody sword in your hand. Let me see something, Doc. Put it behind me back right there. What really does you in, Doc, is we found the money from the bank robbery, the $40,000 in 4 gold bricks worth $10,000 each, and this little sack that you stole from Mr. Carbuncle. So we're going to have to place you under arrest, Doc, for murder, bank robbery, grave robbery, and extortion.
You can't arrest me. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I'll kill you with this sword if you try to arrest me.
I don't think you will, Doc, because I don't know of too many people that ever got into a gunfight, one with a sword. So let's go, Doc. Put the sword down.
I'll be hanged, Doc.
Now, your bet that's who we are. But since you asked, I'm Flip Carbuncle. My partner here's my brother Jesse. We're on our way to the jail to find out if Doc is locked up in there or not. You know, Jesse, there's a lot of dogs down there around that jail. I'm going to eat another dog tonight. Ha, 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 ha. I really like them. I like them. They're delicious.
Oh, did you? Wow. They're delicious and bigger than good. I like it.
Doc, are you in there, Doc?
Yes, I'm in there. You boys really fixed me up this time by murdering that woman in my backyard.
So we got you need a fresh parts to work with, Doc, so that you'll be able to find the hunger you need to switch us back to normal.
Well, you left a bloody trail going in my back door. Gene Booth and Sacafuzzi found it. And they came inside and found the body. And then they found the bloody knife. And then they found the bank money. And they found all the money you cheated your nephew out of.
That, Doc?
Well, it sure is. Why, they came in, I was just cleaning the bloody sword, and they thought I was the one that committed the murder of that woman. I couldn't really tell them that Boogiemen did it. Why, they would have never believed me. Gene would have never believed me. Sacafuzzi, he might have believed me.
Too bad, Doc. What are we going to do?
Well, in a few days, I'm going to hang for the criminal activities you did, the crimes you did. So, what I'm going to do is take some powder that will turn me into a zombie. Luckily, I sewed some in my jacket before I got thrown in jail. After I take that powder, I'm going to appear to be dead. They will bury me. Then, you come along and dig me up and give me plenty of salt to revive me and to break the spell of the zombie.
It's a hot girl to live alone. I once loved a woman, but she is gone. Are you married to Ontario? Would you love me true? Are you married to Ontario? Are you married to a material? Are you single, dear? Are you married to a material? Would you wed me if I care? I got to live alone. I was for a woman, but she is gone. Are you married to material? Would you love me true? Are you married to material? Would you say I do? You won my heart with your charms, and I wish to be in your arms. Are you married to a material? Are you single, dear? Are you married to a material? Would you wed me if I care? Young man visited an old ghost down in Nevada. Climbed up a mountain to the top of a hill, and there on a bluff overlooking the town, he met two gentlemen. They were drinking a bottle of whiskey and invited him to have a drink with them. And one of the gentlemen kept on talking about air currents and how wonderful they were. Well, the tourist said he couldn't see anything special about air currents. One of the gentlemen jumped up and said, "Well, look, watch this. I'll show you what's special about them." And he stepped out off the bluff and spun around a few times and come back onto the bluff. He said, "Look at that. That wind and those air currents are so perfect. You can just walk out there off the bluff and the wind will bring you back." Well, after a few drinks, he told the young gentleman, "You know, you could do this too." And after a few more drinks, the young tourist decided he'd try the air currents for himself. So he stepped out off the bluff and fell 15 feet to the ground below, and the gentleman sitting next to the gentleman that told him about the air currents said, "You know, Superman, you're really mean when you're drinking." Y'all recall the song I wrote titled "A Letter to Jane"? Well, there's another song I wrote titled "Another Letter to Jane." It goes like this. Jane, it's been a while since I promised to write, so I will pen a letter tonight. Some new women moved to town. They wait for a man on the corner before sundown. Haiti might be a shady lady who can see. When a man has money, she calls him high.